Anyway, so Modern Warfare 2.
The most anticipated game of 2009, only because Bioshock 2 comes out in February. What?
Arguably the best game of 2009. I'm still partial to Assassin's Creed 2. But
A fun game.
it was definitely one of the best games of 2009. I will give it that. If you played the first one, it's a continuation of the first one. If you haven't played the first one, play that one first.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the story of some dude. I can't remember his name. Not Ghost, the other one. Roach.
Roach.
Roach, and there's an American dude too, but he doesn't really matter. Anyway, Roach works for a guy known as Captain Soap McTavish, who has not been popular in any past Call of Duty game at all. I'm lying, he was the main character of the first one.
Yeah, but he kind of sucked in the last one, but they took that, threw it out, and made him like a badass this
Yeah, he
time
has like
around.
a mohawk and shit now, and but the one thing I will say about this game, which is hard to say about a lot of games, usually the Call of Duty series is pretty good, but a lot of games I find the voice acting terrible. My mom could do better voice acting than a lot of these games than they do, but I like the voice acting in this game.
It was well done.
It was moderately difficult on veteran. I say that because there are a couple points where it's kind of like, what the fuck's going on? But, unlike the past two games, they don't have respawns now. The enemies don't keep respawning, which I think is why it actually made it easier on veteran than the last two.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't played it all the way through yet on veteran, don't quote me on this one, but so far it's been like a fucking breeze. I don't know, it's because I played the last two on veteran. It's just
That could be it. I didn't beat the last two on veteran, they really
Well,
frustrated me.
Well, I didn't beat them yet, but
Well,
I plan on going back and doing 4. World at War can suck it with its weapons.
yeah, World at War was a good game when it started, and then Modern Warfare 2 comes out and you're like, wow, World at War sucked. Anyway, there's also an American troop led by Sergeant Jackson?
Yeah, Julius.
Yes, the guy who did Julius' voice in Saints Row 2. He also played the Sergeant in Delta Farce, if any of you haven't watched that movie. I thought it was a decent comedy. It sucks story-wise, but the comedy was funny. So, yeah, the story is pretty much explanatory. The Russians are trying to blow up the planet, and, blow up America, and the English stopped them, and there's one major part in this game that really pisses you off and makes you hate everybody. Oh, and if you haven't played this game yet, Ghost is awesome.
Ghost?
When Ghost's little subtitles appear in the bottom of the screen, read them because he's awesome.
Yeah, he is fantastic.
So is Soap, but I still like Ghost better. I still prefer Captain Price, though. But he got more awesome in this game, too. He was awesome in the last one, but he's 10 times more awesome in this one. He's gone completely psychopathic.
I liked him more in this one. I didn't really care for him too much in the first one. He was like, eh.
Anyway, also there's a new mode called Spec Ops, which I think is their way of countering zombies from World at War, since it's a different company that did the game.
I think it's their way of countering the easy veteran difficulty on the campaign mode. What the fuck are those echo missions?
Yeah, those echo missions are a pain in the ass. Like, they actually tell you before you go into it that you probably won't beat it. But I am bottom trimming because I have 3 achievements up to the game. And they all involve Spec Ops. Their missions amount to 2 forced co-op missions, a couple missions that are remakes of missions from the first game, like Gillies in the Mist is back, except for it's just you, and it's a whole fuck ton harder than the original mission was. We passed it together, but it was still kind of a pain in the ass getting sniped out of fucking nowhere. It's kind of like David Hasselhoff out of fucking nowhere. It's a sniper.
Oh shit! Maybe he was the sniper.
Oh god, we killed David Hasselhoff. That's kind of mean. He didn't do anything to us.
He tried to kill us.
Oh, that's true. Anyway, so there's also multiplayers back. The multiplayer is pretty much the same as it's been the past 2 Call of Duties. They give you a little bit more reason to prestige. That being that there's not prestige challenges, and you still get your other classes, your new classes, your 6th and through 10th class. Also, there's now titles and emblems, which are kind of a cool little addition to the game. They don't really serve a point besides saying what you've done in the game and what you haven't, but they're there and they're kind of fun. Although the perks are much better, they got rid of Juggernaut, kind of. It's now a death streak, which basically means the amount of times you die in a row, it gives you a death streak.
Which I'm okay with. I mean, if you're dying so much and you need that little extra health boost, then fine.
It's only
Fuck
10
it.
seconds.
It is.
People need to stop bitching about Painkiller. It's only 10 seconds. Who cares? And you can still knife that guy and kill him in one hit.
Yeah.
They also got rid of... Martyrdom's now also a death streak, which is also kind of nice, because that was also kind of a bullshit perk in the last two. I've died a lot less from Martyrdom in this game than I did in the last one.
I really didn't have too much problems with that, but...
You also didn't play on hardcore. Teammates with Martyrdom sucks if you're playing on hardcore. Anyway, there's new game modes which aren't really that important. They're pretty much the same ones, but they have third person now. Which if you're a SOCOM fan from PS3, you get a third person now. The one thing that bothers me though about multiplayer, the one thing that really grinds my gears, other than Lindsay Lohan,
Nice.
is the fact that they took party chat out of most of the game modes. I don't understand why. I hate hearing the douchey other people in the game. I really do. But now, when I was like, oh, okay, I'm playing online with Lunchbox, I can go into party chat with him now. I have to mute everybody on the damn map, and that just really annoys me because I hate just muting people.
Yeah, I thanks to you douchebags in the last one, we had to go and fuck it up for all of us.
If you don't want people talking in party chat, well then, it sucks to be you. That's what it's there for. People said, oh, stop being a good teammate if you're in party chat and those teammates can't hear you. Who cares?
We probably don't... Who cares?
I don't want to talk to you anyway. Yeah, I'm not as much of a social. I play with other people online, but I still don't use my mic half the time. But anyway, this is a game that's a good pickup. If you haven't played the first one, play the first one. I give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Mainly because it could have been a lot better and it was incredibly fucking short.
I'll give it a 4.
It was overhyped. Way overhyped. But I liked the characters, the gameplay was fun, it was still Call of Duty to me, so... It was better than World at War, which isn't really that hard to say in retrospect.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anything else about that game we should talk about?
Bring zombies to it, Infinity Ward.
Yeah, I heard a rumor of zombies, and if anyone can confirm that for me, that'd be nice, because I really don't...
I haven't heard that. I heard rumors of just more spec op missions, but then again, those spec op missions could be zombie missions, so... I did hear Spring, though. For DLC. That was Game Informer.
Which will probably be map packs for multiplayer, to be honest with you. I care, but he doesn't, because he's getting rid of the game anyway. So, yeah, pick it up if you played the first one. If you haven't played the first one, play the first one, then pick this one up. Or Gamefly it, if you don't like playing online.
That makes sense.
And remember, my gamer tag is definitely not Almighty Whitey.
Definitely not.